Jag gör festen. Like just... Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why is there a chest in my room? Did you guys do this? Did already? Who's been in my room? The fuck? What the fuck? I get the ladder, Vincent. What the fuck? That's where I'm getting Vincent over here. I figured out what the random sound was. I used to hear them the other night. I had music on. Come in. I think someone came into my room.
What's up? Oh. Oh.
There was a chest. It had this in it. This.
Okay.
And a book.
Okay. What is the book? Or should we make a group?
Look at it.
Do you want to make a group to discuss this, or?
I'm sure we want to tell the others. I know we probably gonna talk to them.
Okay.
Was there something? Did you know about something like this?
No. That's definitely a language I. Um.
Definitely not Enderian.
No. Spinning and spinning spinning and spinning on rotating wooden carousels sat by each other. The carousel groaned with age, its chipped painted and weathered worn beasts suspended on rusted poles, creaking with ever slow with an. The music that once played had a long since fallen silent, but the mechanism still turned, driven by some forgotten energy buried beneath the earth. The moonlight shone the blue of catching on the worn varnish of the horses mixing with the dim flickering orange of the carousel's lanterns. This light did not chase the shadows away, but painted them across the crackling tile below. And around they went, the world beyond the carousel, a quiet room building borrowed in on themselves. The trees long turned to skeletal silhouettes. The soft mechanical whine of the turning platform. Yet, within this desolation, there was still a beat, too, in fact.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Christark, someone was in my room.
Someone was in my room.
Wait.
Oh, someone was in our rooms.
Dear God.
Okay. Did you also get a book?
Yeah, Vincent's reading.
Oh yeah, I just read it.
Are they the same?
This
Me
one
see
says
that
2
one.
number 5. That's
No, this one's different than mine. Also, mine was 7 pages.
7.
Yeah, mine's number 9-1. Which actually, I also got one of those pinned to my wall.
Do you got?
So that's.
We might be able to have this meeting, by the way, finally. Even though
Finally.
Friday.
Hmm.
Okay.
Where's the book and chest?
Vincent was reading the
right
book.
Here. I also got one.
Came with this and this in it.
Okay. Could I see this?
A Stitch Rabbit plushie. Oh, wow.
I also got that. And I got something else.
It looks like clothing. It looks like clothing, Vincent.
Yeah.
I think it is. Does someone have a book?
No. Why is this how we're starting our day? I don't understand.
Just woke up and it was in my room. Assuming someone came into my room then. While I was asleep.
That's annoying.
And then, let alone come into the castle.
Yes.
KU.
Oh, yay.
KU.
Trying to decipher the book.
We could decipher it later. We probably should have that meeting.
Yes, we should.
No.
Yeah, I'll look at it later. Okay, let's have the meeting. We're all here.
We want to do it somewhere else. instead of my room?
Yes. We could just go to the vault. Like
Safety,
normal.
yes.
I will make it work.
Okay.
As usual, same name as the name. Same password as the name.
Okay.
Give me the void has me.
Okay, so
I think the main thing is probably about the ball.
right for the ball.
Yeah.
Yes, determining
Oh.
a time to do it, a date.
A date. Okay, so
Sorry, let me
it
get my
depends. How quickly do you want me to rush
book.
an event like that?
Well, it would be ideal to do something before another large ball happens somewhere else. We don't want to exactly fall behind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the last two were for a birthday, so I don't think birthdays are
Well-
popping up that soon.
Yes,
never-
but it's still within our festival season, at least for the next month.
Probably within the month,
So-
next month or so.
We could aim
So,
for late next cycle.
like late July?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gives us time to have a
We c-
meeting with the whole kingdom.
Yeah, we can
Planning.
definitely do like late July. Like, do you want a specific date we're aiming for?
I don't personally.
Not specifically.
Okay, how about
I just think that gives us enough time to talk with everyone in the end and get more of an idea of what we want to do.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. Do we want to do like the 25th?
25th or 26th, either one.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Okay. Then we'll aim for the 25th or the 26th, if that is good. And then from there, I can do what I did with the festival and gather information from the citizens.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, unless you just... So we don't have to hold a whole meeting for the citizens unless we want to do that.
I don't
That's-
think.
That's
I don't
just
think
a lot
it's-
of people to schedule all
Exactly.
at
Yeah.
once.
It might
Would
be better just to talk to them individually.
Yeah,
work for
go
people.
around, talk to them.
Or we could even just send out a letter to everyone and say, hey, if you have any ideas or any opinions over a festival, just send them either your way or Vincent's way. Just so we have them all in one place and not trying to chase everyone down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be sent my way since I'm the event planner. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, can definitely do that. I have a couple ideas for a theme already, but I'll talk to the Endearing citizens first and go over with that stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. If you already have an idea, then we can just go with that and then build off of it.
Mm. I was thinking like gothic themes of black and purple,
Mm-hmm.
like darker colors mostly.
Okay. So we might want to get more Umbrelith and Blackstone and stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing like hanging wisteria
Mm. That would be cool.
and candles from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Something
some
along those
gargoyles?
lines. Yeah, maybe not gargoyles. Maybe not that gothic, but
Oh.
but definitely gothic-esque.
Okay.
Along those lines, just the
Gothic
darker colors.
inspired.
Well, do we also, another question is, like, do we want to keep in theme with our Indian tradition? Like, do we want to go full kimonos? Do we want to go more,
Well, is this going to be a ball or a festival? Let's
ball.
Well,
be
it's
very
going to
clear
be,
here.
it's going to be a ball.
I think
It's not
more
a festival,
okay.
it's a ball.
I think
Then
maybe a more
probably not
formal.
kimonos.
So how traditional do we want to go with it then? Because usually we go by tradition. So do we want to go like full, like, do we just want to go full Western style and give people the ability to wear whatever they want, or?
Should be formal, should it not?
Well, formal Western style.
I mean, I do think we keep with Endirian colors at least, but
Mhm.
as long as it's formal, I don't have any particular opinions over dress code.
Okay, I'll figure that out then. That's fine. But on another note with the ball, uh, what do we want to do about a coronation? Because I did talk to Helen a little bit about it after the Flame Festival.
What'd she say?
She said that she understands that something needs to change, but yet she doesn't want to lose her role.
That's understandable.
And then that begs the question of, if you're coronated, do you want to shake up your court?
I mean, we could easily have her be Viscount.
Viscountess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think of it as I can only go by acting for so long before something needs to be done about it.
Well, yes.
I mean, I'm for it. It's going to be a lot of extra work to plan. Or that'd be more
Mm-hmm.
planning on another day. That'd be a ball and a coordination at the same time.
It would be efficient to do them at the same time, but
I would like to do them all at the same time.
yes,
Personally.
I agree.
Well, or how, I mean, I guess this isn't really
But that
something
will
for now.
depend on Helen, so
How in that order would it go? Because you have to have the dance cards and everything. Would you do the coronation first and then the celebration after?
Yes.
Yes.
well, we could actually have it in the middle. I liked the space in between the dances that the
I
High Vessel
didn't
did.
mind it at the ball, but it was also a long space.
I think the spaces were too long, but I
Yeah.
do like the idea of having spaces.
This would be something, of course, we would plan days
Yeah, that would be
in the
more.
future.
Yeah, we have basically a whole month plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't see an issue with doing a coronation and a ball at the same time.
I don't see too.
I mean,
Do we want to build a new spot for this, or?
No, it's happening in the ballroom. We need to utilize that space.
True, but it's also small if we're going to do, like, anything else within it, so...
It's big enough to where we can build a decently sized, like, stage if needed.
We also have the ball, or not ballroom.
The
Throne
throne
room is what I was looking for.
We could also just hold the coronation in the throne room
And
and
then
then
move
pivot
over to-
everybody to the ballroom.
that's a good point.
Which I think...
What?
you deal with all these dance card stuff later.
Yeah, no, that's all later date stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously we're gonna have the dance cards if we're having a ball. But I think coronation in the throne room first, and then we pivot everybody to the ballroom for the rest of the event.
Yeah.
Because realistically, the coronation should not take long.
It won't take.
No, since it's only the one happening, it would be significantly shorter.
Yes. That also means if we're having a coronation, Vincent, you have to write a speech.
Yep.
So does Chris.
And you also have to write a speech. You have to figure out how to
I
coordinate.
know my job.
And then ideally, Helen also has a speech.
Yeah, ideally, Helen would have a speech as well.
I am not ready to give a speech.
You have a month.
Sucks. Write one.
Trying to think, is there anything else we needed to talk about?
I have my updates.
Oh.
If you are finished talking about festival.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just got back from the mission I was away for. Learned some valuable information, but more importantly, I 100% believe that Olivier could be a great knight. There is a caveat. He does not want to pledge the oath.
Well, he can't be a knight without pledging the oath.
Exactly, that's what I told him. I told him that should something happen where we need more bodies, then we would love to have him in that situation, but if he cannot give the oath, then he cannot be a knight. However, for the sake of events like this ball, I would like to propose having at least a guarding job available for those who are capable, such as himself.
Mm-hmm.
That would take a little bit more stress off of both Zack and myself and allow us to focus more of our attention on one specific person at a time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's definitely something you can talk to others about.
Yep. I just wanted to get the
Does
court's
the
opinion before.
Does the honorarium have the oath as well, or?
That is solely for wartime. As we are not in a war, we have no reason to have an honorary knight.
I see. I was just seeing if we could, like... But...
I'd rather not bring in
Yeah.
any kind of loopholes into this. Let's just keep it by the book.
Although, speaking of Olivier, we currently do have, technically, a couple court positions open.
Yeah.
That is correct.
If things happen with Maeryn, the way that the Nether wants them to, then we'll have Sorcerer open. Or, if you want to propose, I do know that the heir roll is for bloodline only, but the history book I gave you that we found about voidlings and everything like that, if you wanted to place a voidling in the position of an heir roll, then I don't see an issue with that.
Yeah.
There's
It's up
not
to
a
you.
ton of options other than that, really.
Mm-mm.
There's no
Sorry,
one
what?
else in the bloodline.
What does
At
the
this
Nether
moment?
Court want to do to Maeryn?
Execute her.
Oh.
She apparently
Yes.
What
stripped
happened there?
Maeryn.
Which, actually, that brings up another point I would like to talk about. Not in a we should do something about this sort of way, but I'm kind of confused. They made it seem like this was a recent event.
Mm.
Hmm.
Haven't
Chiron
seen-
was struck around a week or two before Amelia's birthday party. That was before they started dating. Which kind of confuses me, especially because Chiron wasn't at that meeting. Does Chiron know this is happening?
I don't know.
So do you want context? Because I
I
have
would
context.
love some context for once.
Me too.
Okay. So me and Maeryn have been close. I kind of
Right.
maybe technically already knew about this event happening a while ago. Not confirming whether or not I did, but maybe. So Maeryn wanted to get to know the people on Netherians, specifically Netherians, and I knew Cain, so I introduced her to Cain, and I knew Chiron, so I introduced her to Chiron. And Cain, she didn't really take up much of a liking to. They talked a little bit, whatever. Chiron, though, she was suspecting Chiron to be somebody. She wouldn't tell me who at the time, though, but she said that she may have gotten into a fight with Chiron at some point. I didn't know exactly what a fight entailed, but this was a while ago. But after everything being pieced together, after Chiron telling me everything, she was thinking Chiron was... Oh. She thought Chiron was Bellfire.
Okay.
What?
Um,
Setting aside poor perception,
Was Amelia's birthday?
this
a while ago.
it's very long ago. It was only what would you say, 3 weeks after coronation?
Yeah, about like 3 weeks-ish after coronation.
And that means it's been months. So this doesn't really affect my job. I can still do it. Granted, that's just on the it's on the non-confirmed chance we even find Maeryn in the first place.
Well, have you talked to Skylar at all?
Yes, Skylar has not been in contact with Maeryn and is still looking for her actively.
Mm.
I mean, you have to keep in mind, Maeryn is essentially his daughter. He's not going to stop until he finds her.
That's understandable.
I think everyone would like to know
So-
where she's been, to be honest.
I mean, he'll be the first one to know.
Right, but
Other
he can
than
also
that-
get in the way.
So could not finding her at all. Maybe she doesn't come back. There's a lot of what ifs. This whole situation is just weird.
Mm.
Get where I put it, but
I kind of understand the context a bit better, but it does kind of confuse me because it doesn't seem like Chiron wants this to happen.
No. No.
So,
Chiron, they were fake dating.
yes, I can kind of understand that now.
Someone, I don't know who caught feelings first. Someone caught feelings for someone in that equation. And I don't know what even happened there, honestly, but it's a mess. And Chiron is nice, too nice for their own well-being, if I'm going to be honest.
Probably, yes. I can't speak on his character. I don't really know Chiron that well.
Chiron is interesting, but I don't know. If you want more details, you're probably gonna talk to Chiron, but I
That's
wouldn't.
the thing. For the sake of the whole investigation and search, I'm going to have to talk to him. But if this is being kept a secret from him, how do I exactly go about doing that?
Talking to Chiron about this whole thing.
If I don't talk to him, there's going to be a lot of information missing, and it's going to make it harder to find Maeryn. But if I talk to him,
Yeah.
he's going to find out about the whole thing, and that could blow up a huge relationship between the End and the Nether.
Well, I would say tread lightly there. If you need more information from Chiron, you would just say, go under the guise of, hey, our sorceress is missing. We can't find her. We don't know where she is. We're trying to find our sorceress. Do you know where she might be? I heard you two were close. Something along those lines.
All right.
Need to.
But, I have a question.
Go ahead.
How close are you and Skylar?
He, I would consider probably my closest friend.
Mm-hmm.
He's saved me more times than I can count.
Right. So, with that nature, you do understand that with your role here in the court and Skylar being your close friend, if he does get in the way of this, you do realize you will have to choose a side. You're
I
going to have to
understand
make
that.
a hard decision.
I have and always will serve the crown. That is my number one priority.
Hmm.
And whether he understands it or not, if Maeryn gets arrested, she's getting executed, and I can't do anything about it.
Right.
And unfortunately, that may cause me to lose my best friend, but I gave the oath. So if you're worried about me not completing my mission, don't. I will carry out my orders to the end.
Mm-hmm.
But other than the Maeryn situation, I have nothing else to report currently.
I don't have anything else either.
Oh, if there's something I need to act upon.
Yeah, Vincent.
Did we want to make the official transfer of that office to be yours, Lady Rowena?
Oh, yeah, we were going to talk about renovations, weren't we?
We touched on it, but we don't need to do it right this moment. Until we have more people on the court in the first place, it's not really going to matter.
Well, yeah, it would just depend if we want to... I mean, at this point, since Vincent is doing both jobs, do we just want to make Master of Coin and bundle it into what the advisor does? Or do we want to keep Master of Coin separate, eventually find another Master of Coin, and leave that office open? It's just that I'm in the lady-in-waiting quarters right now, and I'm only using one room out of that whole building.
Right. And because that's more of a residential spot, it may make more sense to have that be for an heir.
Right.
Granted, that also depends on getting another heir.
Mm-hmm.
I think the air thing is another topic.
I don't think it really makes sense to even look for a Master of Coin at the moment. We don't have a lot of citizens to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since I want to do math.
It's working out just fine as it is. Best not to try to fix what isn't broken. But
Right.
it is a good idea to start thinking about potential new sorcerers.
Mm-hmm. I
Uh,
mean, new sorcerers, is there anybody else who you would want to recommend?
well, Skylar's out of the running completely.
Mm-hmm.
Maeryn gets executed, he is most likely going to leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how that would go. Other than that, the only people who are proficient in magic at all, I know a couple people are being trained currently. Olivier has some training. So if he wants the position, I think we should offer it to him. I know,
Mm-hmm.
at least from what I understand, Zack has also received some magic training.
I'm pretty sure Zack has mastered a couple tomes so far.
I couldn't speak for him, so you would know better.
Yeah, I know he has mastered a couple tomes so far,
He is
so...
an option.
Yeah,
And
Nixie, I don't know.
Could also just be another heir option as well.
With Nixie, I found a chest full of blood runes in her basement. So, like a double chest full of blood runes in her basement. It's technically not illegal here,
it's not,
but
I don't think it would be a good idea to have someone in the court that's performing unholy magics.
mm-hmm,
Especially since we don't know what she's doing with them.
exactly.
We got limited options, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. You want to give Zack a court position? This is just my opinion. This is what I would do. You don't have to do what I say. Honestly, if you want to give somebody who has experience with magic, who's been trained by Skylar, who is very good with magic, then Zack would probably be sorcerer. And then if I had to pick anybody, it would either be, honestly, at this point, Nixie or Olivier for an heir position.
Yeah, like we've said, there aren't a lot of options.
Unless you want to go off the book for an heir and pick someone else.
What are you gonna do? Family relations? You gonna pick Jura?
Mm.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
that'd look terrible on us.
I know we've said in the past that holding multiple jobs is rough, but obviously we're considering Zack for Sorcerer. It is probably going to end up being that the court positions are going to have to be filled by people who already serve other jobs. We don't have the greatest choices right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if
And
you want to throw another title on me, have fun. I don't care at this point. Anything but do not anything but do not give me an heir. I don't want it.
oh,
Give
come
me
on,
the
why not?
no, absolute. I ain't running the kingdom. This is not
Fair enough.
happening.
Here you go. Here's the crown. I knocked this.
No, I'm leaving.
I don't actually have the crown.
If it really comes down to it, we can do the family option. You can give me the position. It'll just be a title. Doesn't change anything.
Imagine it once I have to start wearing a crown.
You're gonna have to wear a crown. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Do I have to wear the one just like Helen's?
No.
Or am I able to
Well,
like
no,
cheat?
Helen's.
It would be customized to you.
Oh,
We can talk to Sundew about crafting a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I think in
Which-
general, I think there's a high chance this coronation has happened. I think I'd get a full thing, crown, outfit,
We
and
haven't
everything.
been able to solve the blindness issue, so as it stands, we're gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
We can't stay like this forever.
Fuck this. Get it.
I mean, look at our court. It's
4
it's
people.
kinda rough. And then there's the topic of maybe having an emissary.
If there's an emissary, then I would assume Helen would have already picked one by now, but we just don't know who it is. And to be honest, it should stay that way. We're not supposed to know who the emissary
Well,
is.
yes. I do understand that.
I mean, the thing
But it
is,
would
we
be
don't really know what to do
Important
with
for
Helen's
Helen
issue.
to pass that information to Christark.
That's the thing is, we are unsure.
Christark has Helen pass the information if there's any emissary.
Don't answer that.
Just say yes or no. You don't have to
You
tell
just
us who
said
it
we can't
is.
know about this.
Yeah, who is it?
I just wanted to bring the topic out here just in case Christark didn't know so he can talk to Helen.
Mm-hmm.
I could ask her.
So if she hasn't said anything, go talk to her. If she has, then don't say anything.
Okay. Keep my lips sealed.
The less we know, the better. I also am going to try to build a bridge between Blackthorn and Stellaris.
That's a big ass
big ass bridge.
That sure will be. Look, I've had a rest from big builds. It's time. The biggest bridge in all the lands. I'm building it.
At least try to keep it in cohesive theme with the bridges
Yeah,
we
I
already
will.
have. Yeah.
I built
Except
the
for
biggest arena.
Olivier's.
It's time for the bridge.
Yeah. Ignore Olivier's bridge.
Oh, you want me to match Olivier's bridge?
Yeah, we need another
No.
Olivier.
No,
In
ignore
fact,
it,
I'm actually
please.
gonna make it spiral several times for no reason. No, but yes, I'm going to make a nice bridge, especially since Blackthorn has also unofficially become our tourist spot.
Mm-hmm.
Lots
Oh, by the
of-
way, your pop-up wine stall's been empty for a bit.
Oh, I know. I can put more there if you want me to.
People are buying it.
Yeah.
I do want to get an official, like, we have the noodle shop and the ramen shop. I'd like to kind of develop that into a general, like, restaurant area. So
Okay.
maybe we can build you an actual wine spot there.
No, I like the
What?
hut. Leave it alone.
You like the hut?
I
You can barely
like.
see it.
It's fine. Don't make me stock a whole nother area, please.
No. It would be limited.
Okay.
We're talking like still the same, like 4 drinks probably.
Okay.
Just pick your 4 most popular.
Well, the most popular one I can't sell here. I can only sell it at the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, the ones you sell here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna build a snack bar. So if you want to just combine it there, that way you don't even have to build anything. You just have to put the shop in there.
That's fine. I could do that.
Okay, cool. I can't see the hut ever. I feel like other people also can't see it. And that is everything for me. For sure this time.
Vincent, you got anything?
Well,
Awesome.
besides finishing books, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
The templates have been made for I have gotten nothing on that regard. But yep, that's
Mm-hmm.
oh well. Of course. So you really want to discuss spot.
No idea what
Huh?
you're saying.
Yeah, no idea
Good.
what you said.
Core fixed.
Oh, okay. Well, yes.
Or repaired.
Do we want to make like a letter or something to send? Well, granted, I know you're gonna talk to people, but do we want to make it easier? Send a letter to the entire kingdom about the ball?
Yeah, I can. No, let me walk around and talk to people.
Oh, okay.
Give
what you
me
want.
something to
It's-
do, please.
Ah, you can do this,
Writing a
that,
letter's
this,
something to
and
do.
that. Then. I don't know what else.
Oh, if there's
I guess.
nothing.
Nah, like everything I'm thinking of would just be a part of the ball. Never mind.
Yeah. If you want specific things a part of the ball, write them down in a book and give it to me.
A lot of that doesn't have to be brought up right now, anyways, because we still have a month to go.
Yeah, like I said, write it down in a book and give it to me. I'll look at it later.
Okay.
But okay, is that everything? Oh, I'm on a table.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Okay, if that's everything, then we should be all good here, right?
Meeting adjourned.
Dang dang.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do we need to get you a gavel?
Apparently.
A gavel.
That's a fishing rod.
That is a
It
fishing
works.
rod.
I don't know, we don't actually need. I was just making it funny. Haha.
So now we go
Yeah,
back to
you at the
investigating.
room.
Yeah.
All right. And
The
Christark, let's go.
room.
Not the
You
room.
don't have to come with us, Rowena. It's just...
I mean, honestly, it'd be best if you knew more about it, considering this might happen to you.
Has it happened to you,
Happened to me.
Rowena?
No, I didn't get anything at my house.
What about your lady-in-waiting quarters?
Well, I don't live there anymore, but I
Well.
can check.
Whoever this is might not know that. Okay.
So the fabric here has some carvings on it.
I see. Carved into my wood.
No. So has a line with a stick, which I think is a K.
I'm having trouble translating the name of the person who wrote the book. That first
Actually,
letter
that's-
looks like it might be a V, but I can't tell for sure. It's the closest thing other than F.
Yeah, I think that with the dot that it has, that would be a V.
Okay, so that'd be VI.
VI. Yeah, that makes sense.
Is there
There's
anything?
nothing in
Arrow
my
is
lighting
a-
and winning quarters.
It's a T.
VIT, and then
U. And then the S.
S. Vitus.
Interesting. There's nothing in my lighting and winning quarters.
Yeah.
So
See, it even says it in the corner of the
Hmm.
poster. Look, bottom right corner. It's the
Buzz.
exact same name.
This bunny is creepy.
There's also a picture of the bunny on the bottom of the poster.
What does it say there?
What? On the poster? That's way too hard to read. It's too small.
I like it.
Oh dear God.
The bunny?
You like the bunny?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you'll get one.
This
That's a good
This
thing.
is so similar to the skeleton plushie right outside Apollo's room.
Never did figure out who did that.
I don't know.
No, we didn't. God, why is it so ass to read
Might have
this
actually
shit?
been the chickens. You never know.
I'm also
I
gonna have to translate the clothes of
Uh,
my.
Could you actually
My
go
house.
grab that?
Okay.
If it didn't happen, then you have to be here. If you're busy, bro.
I have to put my
Yeah.
skills to the test.
Honestly, there's not much else, so probably yeah.
I are free.
okay. I'm free. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm coming back.
You are. What the fuck? Okay.
You enjoying being a cryptographer?
Like I
There to go.
used to do it.
This is not any code I've ever learned in the military.
It's
All right.
code-
Like chicken
It's a
scratch.
code at least.
So why is yours
Um,
looks different than mine?
Well, yeah, it is different.
Oh,
W. Let's-
Does anyone have like a small P with a small bit like hanging off of it?
small P with a small bit hanging off of it.
It's
Maybe the R.
the R was already used.
Oh,
The little bits
Uh,
hanging to the right.
little bits hanging to the right.
Like it's connected, but it looks like an F or like an A. Maybe.
The fourth letter.
Yeah.
you place this on something.
I think that might be A. It doesn't look like it's connected.
Why does it say Kura then twice?
Kura. Could it be the name of something?
Oh, is that what it says? Is that what it spells when you
Do
translate
you,
it?
Yeah.
do you recognize the name?
Kura.
Maybe it's the name of the bunny. Probably not. I have the same bunny. And
Both
it's,
their family.
oh, like us. Oh, that's why we both got hit.
Oh. Maybe Jura got
I think
hit.
Jura got one. We could go check in a minute. I want to.
I don't want to go into her house.
See,
It's
the
kinda weird.
name of mine is different too.
What's yours name?
W. This letter resembles an A, kind of.
I feel like I've heard Kura before,
is-
but like not popping
That's a
in my head.
Y. So Y.
So what letter? Oh, sorry.
Which would make this WYV. E.
What was the date we originally said? 25th to the 20 or the 26th, right?
Yes. I have it all written down in the ledger.
That's
I'm gonna write this down in my
Okay,
mind.
so the first word is wyvern on this.
Okay.
Wyvern. Oh, that's wyvern fire,
Okay.
which kind of fits into the book. The book was talking about a dragon raining flames across the land until it scorched everything.
Oh, sorry. I still have that book. Kura.
The world had burned, and finally it was quiet. That's the last entry of the book. So Kura and wyvern fire. It's weird for them to use the term wyvern.
Let me see the book again. My book. I said number 5.
Especially, it was never proved that wyverns actually existed. Only dragons. Anything weird about the plushie? Do you have an item frame?
Not on me either.
Check the vault.
Oh, never mind. I do have one.
Oh.
Doesn't look. I mean, it looks
I mean,
kind of weird, but
Besides the stitching, yeah. There's also
just looks like a normal stuffed animal.
horrendous to read.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, this carpet's kind of in the way a little bit.
No, I meant the little.
Oh, that's gonna be like.
I think that's FO.
It's either F or V.
Well, these
But
ones
I
are
would
only
say
like.
probably F.
These ones are to the side,
that's-
and the only one to the side is the L. So it would make sense if it was an F.
That would be, yeah, FOL. Follow? Is that W? Yeah, follow.
What is this like cryptic ass like
Follow
phrasing they were doing in the book? It's so confusing.
Follow me. MO. Well, actually, no, that's not an M. That's D. Follow me, D. O. Oh, what is that letter?
I feel like this book is supposed to reference
Follow
something,
me
and I'm like just
down?
not getting it.
What does follow me down?
Down.
Does my poster say something different?
Down there.
I'm gonna go check my poster. You can come look at it if you want.
I followed down. There was nothing down.
It's the frogs.
Let me go check the frog, see if there's anything there.
Nope, mine says the same thing. Follow me
Frog.
down.
Frog.
I feel like the rabbit has something to do with it, especially because there's a picture of the rabbit on.
Hello,
poster.
frogs.
But it can't be relative to where the poster is because they're in different spots.
So the one here is underneath the Z.
Is there
Is it
anything
different
down
for
here,
you?
frogs?
No, they both look exactly the
There's
same.
nothing in the frogs room.
Mm.
Is there something in the barrels? Is it that simple? No, these are just.
I
still
hate to
have
make the
prize
connection.
tickets. I mean,
Would
it has
be
to do with
rabbit
the bunny.
hole?
I mean, probably. So,
Oh, wait. My voice is
is
bring up a
there-
good point. I have to ask the frogs nicely.
Oh my god.
Why they don't
Oh,
follow me.
dearest frogs!
Oh, father out, frog.
Follow
Do you
me
guys
down.
know anything about
I mean,
rabbit plushies and cryptic writing?
rabbit. Are there any? Because it's weird. They gave us like storybooks. Are there any like fairy tales about rabbits?
that
There's
I'm aware of.
the one about the turtle, but
Turtle
I don't
and
think
egg.
that has anything to do with it.
You have a turtle?
No. I've been compared to one.
That's not nice.
But
You're not
that's just
slow.
because. No, it's just because I have scales.
Mm.
Tell me we're all turtles?
Turtles
No.
all the way down.
Turtle power?
I mean, we're somewhat reptilian, I guess, but should we ask someone from the Overworld? Because I can't think of any storybooks containing rabbits. But they actually have rabbits there, so they might know a bit more. We could talk
Maybe
to either
Paige?
Ophelia or Paige.
Oh, are we gonna go and check Jura's bar out?
I have to check your
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. See if it is a sibling
Oh,
thing.
lo. Where's Limbo? Haven't been to Limbo in ages.
Now, question is, where does Jura actually sleep? Well,
I
not
don't know.
sleep, but
No clue.
in a
stay.
bed?
Well, no, not in a bed.
On the floor?
Because they don't actually sleep.
In the sky?
Uh...
The rafters? Oh, that's Sundew.
No, that's Sunday. Oh, she finished the upstairs.
I feel like
This
I'm
is very
invading
nice.
personal space.
It's a public bar.
Oh.
Also, it's your kinked up.
Yeah, but I
That's
won't
true,
be
that's true.
rude. There's nothing.
Upstairs in the beer? Nope.
Not downstairs in the beer.
Greenhouse? Nope.
Bunny
Well, maybe they
rabbits?
didn't hit her because she doesn't have an official house.
Maybe.
But that's a fair
But
point.
also, as it stands, we don't know anyone else that's been hit.
Could be just
I don't
for
know.
some reason
Do you
just
want
us
to
two.
missive the High Lady and ask her? I'm going to missive Paige.
Limbo is so pretty.
It is. It's very well built. I guess it wouldn't hurt to missive Ophelia too.
I usually I'm messaging Paige, just see what they say.
Paige hasn't responded yet.
Ow.
Hmm. I don't want to invade other people's homes in the end, but I may go check Nixie's house. And Sundew's while I'm here. Nothing in Sundew's.
Nixie was hit.
Nixie was hit. Okay.
I say just leave it for now until.
It's definitely not a family thing. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. I'll talk to her later. I'm going to put a message on the Blackthorn board. I don't want to be specific about it and cause panic. I'm just going to say, if you found something strange, then report it.
Am I supposed? Is there like a reason? There's like that this looks like closing. Am I supposed to wear it or something?
Maybe. I
Maybe.
wouldn't right now.
I'd be poisoning.
Follow me down. Into the Nether? That's pretty far down.
Pretty literal.
Well, I don't have anything else to go off of. It has to be something with a rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
This cute bunny is like a creepy bunny.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Yeah.
It's cute in like a weird, messed up way. Is there anything bunny themed elsewhere that you can think of?
Not necessarily.
Or there's a weird tower that's been erected into the overworld?
Oh, at the courtyard, or
Yeah.
no? That's supposed to be a clock tower.
Ah. Definitely doesn't really... I mean, it fits the theme of the castle, but nothing else around it. Am I supposed to find an actual bunny? Someone hide a bunny near my house?
You know, bunnies here.
Yeah. I can go into my cellar. That's down. There's nothing down here. Oh, good. My wine hasn't been touched. Okay. Paige also found something in her house. I'm going to talk to her.
Okay.
Feel free to join me.
I mean, I did pay for my toll earlier, so
I haven't paid for my toll yet. I bring the stuff
know
with
Do
what?
me.
you need me to... Do you want me to
Might-
pay for your toll?
yeah, bring your stuff with you.
Yeah, bring the stuff.
To the overworld. Haven't been to the overworld in a minute. I can't. Wings are struggling right now. Overworld.
Tag on to mine.
I got Pimato.
And
we
we'll
wanna
put it
already-
separate.
And what the Sundew lock? Right. Now what?
I am messaging Paige to see if we can come over. I know she said I could come over anytime, but
Oh.
I don't want to bring a whole search party in there.
A search party.
I mean, we're
I'm
a
looking
party
for
that's
anything.
searching for things.
Just going to a house. Oh.
Well, I'd like to
don't
know
shop.
what this is.
Me too.
Okay, so hers is numbered as 8, and mine is numbered as 9. So we at least... Did you happen to see what number was on Nixie's book?
Well, I didn't open the
Okay.
thing because you said don't touch
Do you-
it. And
Well, do you want to at least read what number the book is? I want to know how many people got them.
I got number 2.
She also said we can go over.
Ow! Devonshire. Can't find it. Oh, wait.
let me go and open up a dank chest
I'm also gonna leave the group so she can hear us.
Did we go to the same place?
for 5 bracket 6. Number 5 bracket 6.
Did you guys go into her house or did you go to Wolvenshire?
I just went to the manor. I'm leaving group.
Does it
She
do
also
have
now
the
has
map?
mail appear. Oh, maybe.
Can I come get you?
Oh, I do. Okay.
And I have the highest number book. Mine says 9.
Let me see.
And in parentheses, 1. I don't know what the other number means.
Mine is 8 parentheses 5.
Parentheses 5. I don't...
Hello, Paige.
Hello. How have you been?
Been good.
We've translated the name to say, what was it, Vitus?
Yes.
And then there's another message written on the poster that says, "Follow me down." And I believe it's referring to the bunny, since the picture of the bunny is also on the poster.
The rabbit hole.
Yes. Did you translate the fabric already?
Yes, it was a dress. Harper's
Okay.
Ivory, I believe.
Okay.
I mean, they're all
Mine
dresses.
says Wyvern Fire.
I mean, they're all
Harper's
dresses. Someone make me a dress.
Do you have a dress?
I don't know if I want to wear a dress.
Why not?
I think you would rock a dress. What?
I also got one. So,
Oh. I put mine on.
oh, you put yours on?
Not right now, but I had whenever I found it.
Ah,
I had found it yesterday, actually.
I only got back this morning, so
Sorry, what was your book?
8 parentheses 5. I also don't like the book is oddly targeted. A bit
And Christark, what was
personal.
yours?
2 parentheses 5.
Well, we both have 5, it seems.
Okay, mine
Should I
was
put
another
mine
2
on?
than 5.
What
Sure.
was
I'll go put it on, see if that...
Well,
You get a bunny also?
I did, and I put it on the shelf. It's oddly cute. I don't think this is, I don't know, too concerning, but maybe just a very overly enthusiastic dressmaker. Though if they were found in, I think Alma said it was, she had one found in her room. Maybe they shouldn't be going to places they shouldn't be. That is the most concerning.
But I
At least
concerning
with
they
my
went into
office, it's fairly public.
had the
Yes.
castle.
That's what I meant by places they shouldn't be. Hmm.
I'll check one. One in here. Nothing in Helen's room.
Mm.
uh,
Have we asked anyone else who is awake right now?
Guys, you were the first person.
Oh, I see. Well, I think I had asked in I had asked in public missives earlier. Since yesterday was quite busy, I didn't have time to ask about it. But no one really answered, so
actually, let me go and quickly check something too.
I think the most concerning fact is how personal the book seems, which means they probably are.
Yeah, they all seem really dedicated to us.
I mean, mine is a tragic story, actually, about a mother and daughter, so not great. Not a great thing to read. Amma is taking quite a long time to change.
Yes.
I suppose wings might get in the way.
Where did Amma go?
She went to go
Change.
change into the dress.
Oh,
I have a bathroom down there.
Does anybody remember
Hmm?
numbers?
Hmm?
Almost book numbers.
9 parentheses 1.
Why is there...
What was it?
Why is there 2 5s in these parentheses?
I don't know.
'Cause it's weird.
Hmm. Oh, I was just about to.
You said yours translated to Harper's Ivory, right?
I believe so. Yes. The dress is in my closet. But, yes. I mean, it seems the name of the dress matches the story. Or has something to do with the story.
The question is why was your set of clothes spaced out?
Hmm.
Because if we're going off of linguistics, it would be together. Because there's... Because it can either mean tortoise or it could mean dizzy. Your book.
Oh.
Boy does not like me wearing this.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a nice, it's a nice dress.
But I mean, it fits almost too well, actually.
What
I
the
know,
heck?
This is creepy.
Huh.
It's like my exact measurements.
How do they have those?
I don't know.
I mean, they have
The
mine.
only other person, the only other person besides me that has them is, well, Sundew does for armor, but is Skylar? Because Skylar's the one that usually makes my clothes for events.
Mine also fit.
So-
Why does it have to be a dress? I don't know if I want to
Oh.
wear a dress.
You don't want to put on a dress?
No.
I want to see you in a dress.
I think I also want to see you in a dress.
Yeah.
I think you would look very cute in a dress.
Only you didn't cut your hair.
You cut your hair?
He did.
Oh, so sad.
I can always grow it back.
It's true. It'll just take a while. We gotta trim the front a little bit now.
Yeah, I'm not good with that part. And I did this on my
Why is
my own
everyone
with a
changing
pair of
their
scissors.
haircuts?
I've got you.
I did this on my own with a pair of scissors, so I didn't do a good job.
Next
Can I give
thing
you a makeover?
know, it's going to have a buzz cut.
Might have a reason to do a makeover in the future.
That's true. Well, we'll save it to then.
Might have to.
I mean, you don't have to.
You do.
Oh, well, you heard her.
Hosts rules,
I'll
I
go
guess.
put it on as well if that makes you
Yeah,
more
but this like
comfortable.
no.
Yes, yes,
There-
yes, yes.
I don't win if I put this on. Where's the win factor for me?
I don't know.
You get to see if you suit a dress.
I'm never putting this on again. I'll wear it once.
That's fine.
There's
What
supposedly a
you might
bathroom
like it.
downstairs.
There is.
There is a bathroom downstairs.
I
Alright, come on.
I don't like that.
Well. You can
Why
always
did
take it
I
off
get a
later.
dress
you
of all
go.
people?
I'll be right here.
Down there?
Bathroom's in there. No, it's in here. Come upstairs when you're done.
fuck went into my room?
Page one upstairs.
I'm being held against my will, chat. Save me. Fuck you, virus. This is a private SMP. It worked.
Dragon in it, but the dress's name, I presume that's what it meant. That's what that
Maybe.
name was etched into it. The dress is called Wyvern Fire.
Here, you can read this and see how attacked I felt reading it.
Why does this have the exact size of me?
I think they
Testing
just
your eyes.
packed much more trauma into mine.
Oh boy.
Why does this have my exact size?
Why do you look good in it?
That's supposed to be a good thing.
You're so pretty.
Oh!
Good.
Empress acting emperor.
Emperor. Oh, dude.
Emperor acting Empress.
Oh yeah. Emperor acting empress. This
Why
is
does it look?
interesting.
How are you filling out the chest? How?
I don't know why this is
Oh.
exact size.
No, I feel a little
It
bit
fits
left out.
really well, doesn't it?
That could
Here,
be.
you can have your book back.
3. Okay. Oh,
Oh, give,
there
give,
you go.
give.
Pocket bed.
And I go up.
Never wearing this again.
Oh, this is what we'll wear in a month.
Oh.
No?
I don't wear this to whatever.
You know,
Thing,
at
yeah.
least they're good at tailoring.
That's true. Okay, so the main reason I wanted to ask is, let me see your poster real quick.
Oh, I took it down.
it in
was
the office or
yesterday.
Oh, you took it down.
But I can
Why
take
do you
it
guys
away.
deserve a twirl?
Yeah, I want to see it, see if it's the same.
Vincent, we tell no one about
They
this.
had put it over here.
We tell no one about me in a dress, okay?
yeah.
I'm telling Helen
Yeah.
about this.
No!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell all my friends.
Look, she doesn't get the benefit of seeing it, so
She
can't
doesn't
be
need to
sure
know about it either.
Okay. So that on the bottom with the
Mhm,
little picture of the bunny, which I assume is the same exact bunny, given the expression.
mhm.
It says "Follow me down," and do you know any stories about rabbits?
Yes, you're going down the rabbit hole lost in. I don't remember the name of the place, but yes, I know of the
Okay.
story.
Okay. Do you know like an actual place we could go to that kind of resembles that story?
Um,
We should
Because I'm
not
not
tell
too
Rowena.
familiar with any stories like that. Figured someone from the overworld might know more.
No, neither of them need to
think
know.
so. I
Nuts.
mean, it's a crazy place where things don't really make sense, but yet they make perfect sense there. There's, I don't know, tea parties and chess and
Hmm. Tea
stuff
parties,
like
you
that.
say?
Yes.
The tea house?
I doubt there's anything there.
Fair enough. Uh, mm, okay. Thanks anyway. That at least gives me something to go off of.
Mm.
I
Could
guess,
probably ask more people if they have been, because there's at least
yeah.
9, it seems.
There, as far as we know, there's
There's
at
up to
least
9.
9, yes. I'm just curious what the second number means.
Me as well. Since it doesn't seem like it's unique, because Christark and I both have 5 in the parentheses. Right?
I have a 1.
I don't remember. Hmm.
And Nixie had a 6.
Maybe we have to get all of them together and it gives a code.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Like a code depending on
Like
the
put all of
first,
the
the order of
book
the
numbers in
second
order
number.
and give the 2nd
Mhm.
number. So I guess as far as we know it ends in a 1 maybe. The number can't be insignificant. It
Ruins
has to
my
mean
reputation.
something.
That would make sense.
Maybe that's how we get into the rabbit hole.
Oh, that's true.
I guess keep a lookout for possibly a 9-digit code somewhere.
All right.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm just missing something in the book, and it's not connecting with me.
Well, I mean, if we tie it to what your fabric you're wearing, of the book, spinning and spinning,
Kura.
Mm,
dizzy.
On rotating wooden flying horses in a desolate world.
what?
It was quite the story.
Like a
Spinning and
carousel?
rotating on flying
Yes.
horses on a desolate world, a pair of two sat by each other. The carousel groaned with age, and its chipped paint and weather-worn beasts suspended on rusted poles, creaking with every slow turn, deliberate turn.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go home though, because I am tired.
Taking the stress off, never
Uh,
wearing it again.
No.
But what if you have to wear it to the tea party? If there's a tea party,
Oh
Why would I
dear.
go to
Yeah,
a
there
tea
might be
party
a-
in a dress?
That's true. There might be a tea party.
No,
if
I
it
don't wanna
follows
go to
the
If
that.
this is
story
all just an elaborate invitation to a
to
party,
a tea party. Well, that's quite the invitation, considering they broke onto our castle grounds.
that's. Oh no. Oh dear.
It's one thing if they break into my house. I don't actually have any doors.
I did not even mind that they came into my office. You know, at this point, I'm kind of used to it.
That's fair.
Mm.
I'm
We
gonna
really
be
do
so
just kind of
royal.
walk in.
That's fine. I appreciate it.
It's just gonna
So
ruin
it's,
my
you know,
reputation,
just
me wearing a
don't
dress.
know.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Only Helen will know.
Well, Helen won't know because I can't see it.
Oh, she'll know.
Ah, she wants. Oh, pull the title. You can't tell her.
So I can replace the picture on my friend wall for you with this, right?
Oh. I guess.
I mean the socks and the
It is comfortable. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, mine's
No, for some
comfortable, too.
reason.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the choker. It's a nice touch on mine.
Do we all have a leg? Like
Do you have a strap on your leg? I don't see
it
one.
is high up?
Yeah, high up strap.
I don't think that's a strap. I think that's just his undergarments.
That's fair.
The dress is a
I've
bit
never
short, to
stared
be
this
fair.
long at Christark's legs before.
All right. I'm gonna go home.
I believe I'm wearing a dress. And at least Apollo's not here to see this.
Well, at least you look good in it. Imagine
You
if
should
you put it
go
on
to the
and you looked
shrine.
bad.
No, I'm not going to.
Take a visit to the shrine.
No.
Just like that.
I think it would have been the worst if you looked bad in it.
It's true. At least they're doing you a favor and making the dress really nice.
Mm-hmm. You fill it out very nicely.
It fits nice.
I know. How did they get perfect measurements on us?
You think they measured this while we were sleeping?
I hope not. Then I gotta ask Skylar some questions because he sleeps next to me.
Ask
Actually,
Skylar if anyone has asked him.
I'm about
for
to ask Skylar
measurements.
just straight up if he made these.
That you know,
I find it
it
very
does
weird.
seem like possibly a Skylar thing to do.
Because then I have some questions for him. First off, why?
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like he would just tell me if he made me a dress.
Probably.
Alright, well. Thank you for your help, Paige.
Of course.
If you learn of anyone else getting these, let me know.
I will let you know.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now you
To
feel
you
left
and
out
Barry's
because you
left.
don't have one.
No, I'm actually good.
I don't know. I think you would also look good in a dress.
No, I think this is something I can bypass.
No, no
I'd
dress
rather
for
not
you,
have to be in a
Vincent.
dress. No, no dress for me.
How disappointing. Well, it's a bit. So your story does not. You don't see an association with you at all.
I might just be totally like missing it.
Mine is fairly blatant.
Right, so I'm probably skipping over the like fluent part.
It said heart, then it said end of the
Was
book.
talking about two people. And it talks about music.
Do you mind if I read it? Maybe the aftermath of Apollo. I mean, I don't really know much about you, but it could be that it's you and your sister, the Empress. Is the music long quiet? Perhaps Apollo.
I don't know. Could be a poly. Also, there's a slim chance it could have been something to do with Reina.
Ah. Yeah.
Realistically, Reina's made clothing for me before.
Mm. Well, then why would... If it
But
was
like,
Reina, why would she do the other dresses as well?
why would she? Yeah. And why now after we broke up?
Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of finding the connections between all of us, I suppose. So we all have people who could, have possibly made it, but not that person for every one of us.
Not that bad. I overreacted.
Oh.
It fits nice. Not uncomfortable. It could have been a lot worse. But it's kind of weird that they have my exact sizes.
That's weird. But, you shouldn't feel too uncomfortable wearing a dress. It's just a dress.
Well,
Mm,
I am confused.
me as well. Oh, since I read yours, if you want to read my book, you can.
You kind of said what it was about, so.
Ah, that's fair. And what was the title of the dress?
It was Kura Kura. It's gotta be referencing something.
It's referencing the carousel and just the spinning.
Ah, the going around and around.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Mm.
Sorry, I used to go astrology. It's almost like it was my past.
I don't really know why it's called Harper's Ivory, since Harper is not really mentioned. The ivory, I mean, tusks are mentioned in this story, so
Harboring?
I assume. But Harper nowhere in this.
Ask if I could double check it, but
Hmm.
You've updated it in here since I've last been in here. Little.
Well, we don't hang out as much.
That's true.
I've updated a lot of
I kind of
Wolvenshire.
miss just hanging around with everyone.
I miss it too.
Vincent, can I stop doing paperwork?
no. It's not
Yeah.
her job, unless you want to give me more paperwork.
If I give it to you, all of it to you.
Why not?
No.
Oh, hey, look, a new title for me. Empress acting emperor. No.
I think my office will still at the...
You're a little late for that.
Oh. Makes sense why it wasn't working.
Your bucket bed is pink?
Someone made it for me and I just never changed the color.
Oh, that is fair.
Doesn't bother me.
At least I'm glad it was one of the common areas. If it was an area that, not many people know about, then I would have gotten very concerned.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that it's in my office where most people have been in. I suppose it being in your room?
It was right in my
That's...
room when I woke up.
I assume not many people have been there, so that's
Technically not allowed to.
mm, that's more concerning.
The disclosed area in the castle.
Mm. So it had to be someone who knew where your room was. Hmm. When was the last time you were taken around Wolvenshire?
Don't remember.
We need to spend more time together. I need to connect with more friends.
Yeah, I need to get out more. I used to never go out, and then I was fine, and then I started hiding.
And then you
and-
made friends.
Yeah, and then I went back to holding myself in my room.
Yes, I've been mm, not too social unless I bug people to hang out with me. But no, lots of work to be done. I think the last time you were here, I definitely didn't have my
Yes.
my sitting room that I have now. Did you see it when you went past?
I don't think.
Oh,
All these paintings are new.
Oh yes. No. I've had a lot of fun building and decorating or learning how to decorate. I'm not very good at the interior stuff. Very difficult. Ah, 3 windows. Perfect. Oh. Annoying.
And now I'm wearing the dress. It gets cold when I'm outside. I'm not used to that. That's
I mean, it's fairly covering. Maybe just the legs. But Indarians were used to the cold.
yeah, but I'm normally more covered.
That's I can't argue with it. Mm. Ah, I'm carrying so many things because I was building. Uh, how to catch a wild Vincent.
oh,
Put down things that click.
man. Now imagine if you had buttons everywhere. Wow.
No. Well,
No.
what, you don't want buttons?
Maybe. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
You have so many buttons. Oh,
I mean, I think Reina's not on the list for this. There's no way Reina would do it to
You
everyone.
broke it.
Especially me after.
darn.
There you go. Then you add these.
I think you should keep these for all your interior designs. Especially this one button that's flipped the wrong way around.
Oh, no. How did that happen? I hate when I have tools that are too good, because now I fear I'm going to break through my floor just picking things up. I break through a lot of things with my pickaxe. I only need to break one block and then I destroy 20. Mm. Feels like I could check the tea house real quick just to make sure. Oh no, because it's also I mean Nixie manages the tea house, so it probably wouldn't be there.
I think we have to wait to see if more people have been hit.
Hmm. That is.
Makes 4 at least.
Hmm. Should I ask Enya or Ophelia?
Sure.
Hmm.
Ratchet. Hydrate.
I asked. Hmm. Hmm. I recently rebuilt the blacksmith, so now that's where I'm selling some iron that I
Oh.
have. Iron blocks and the ingots. And coal.
I assume you've been doing lots of building.
Oh, I I have been doing so much. I mean, I've been rebuilding quite a few buildings just to because I think I found a new style that I like, and that is more me. A few shops have opened up here as well now. I mean, Amelia is opening her cafe soon. Atticus has a butchery. Nixie's managing the tea house and providing the tea for it. I think Lucette is wanting to open a produce shop. Lot of things happening here, I suppose.
Oh.
He stole it.
My bad.
Tisk tisk. There's far too many builds I have done.
So a new person that arrived.
Yes, that happens when you have an inn. I've been mainly working on villager houses now. How's the fuck? Nope.
Oh no! Be careful.
I jump from higher places all the time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna forget about your roof diving.
What's wrong about my roof diving?
Given the fact that you shouldn't have done that in the state that
Which-
you were in.
Oh, I was confused on which time you were talking.
I think you know very well the time.
Well, you know. And yeah, I've received one as well.
Okay.
So that means multiple people were.
We could ask what she got for her encrypt and those book numbers.
Hmm. I could ask if we could meet her.
I'm changing out of this dress then.
What? No, you have
I'm
to
not
stay.
having
You-
people see
Why
the
not?
acting emperor in a dress.
You know, some humanization is good for your public perception.
Hmm.
So that power has not changed you.
I just don't think everyone needs to see me in a dress.
All right, then you should go to the bathroom.
Is she on her way?
I'm asking her now.
It's a vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
She's coming, it seems. So,
Hmm.
if you would like to change,
You might-
Ah, fuck it. We bought.
Oh, okay.
let's
Why
go.
are you so excited about that, Vincent?
You do not know the amount of mind
Hmm?
moment.
Oh.
You know, maybe I'll draw a stick figure in my book just because.
What, of me in the dress?
Yep.
Kyrie has arrived at the inn. Oh,
Yeah, Vincent.
You can't hide forever.
we're in the...
What?
Come out, Christark. You
yeah.
look so good in it.
What?
Being held against my will?
Oh! Oh! Did you get one too?
Yes.
No, this is just a dress that was in this closet.
But
I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna question it. I'm not gonna question
Hey!
that, but I mean,
Yeah, no, I got one in my room. Amma also got one.
oh, well, that's
Mhm.
concerning.
Yeah, it's kind of concerning. They got my exact sizes and everything.
Yeah, mine too.
Mm-hmm. Might as well. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, whoever did it is very good at it, but
well, either they just estimated the sizing by seeing, and they're that good, or they measured us in our sleep, which
is more concerning.
exactly.
I think it's
Yeah, 'cause
concerning
I
either
mean,
way.
the only way
Yeah.
to get into my house is if you have the ability to fly or have my waystone. So, because mine's like up, there's no
Well,
path to
they
it.
went into the kind of
I kind of broke some
Christark.
laws.
Yeah, just a few. I'd say.
Mm-hmm. So what's the
Alright.
numbers on your book?
Number 4, and then in parentheses it says 2.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going back into my other fit now.
okay. Okay.
Encryption set or something.
On the I guess just one. It's all together.
Okay.
Just one minute
I
then.
asked this question because it being it's like so many different things. So
See.
oh,
So
but
far, we know
count-
there's at least 9 books.
Oh.
Since Amba's was number 9, mine is number 8. And then we're thinking perhaps the second one is the code, and the number of the books is the order in which the second number is. What?
Yeah, maybe.
Currently, I'm running theories. This is a weird invitation to a tea party.
This is a weird way to go about it. I mean, you'd be
Exactly.
arrested on sight.
Mm-hmm. I mean, follow me down, which with the rabbit is kind of. Do you know of anyone else who has gotten these? Ophelia has not responded to me.
So I had to recognize the how the book is labeled.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Helia had received one,
Hmm.
and I had seen it the day that she went missing. So I went to double check, and it does match. It's by the same author.
What were those numbers?
Oh God, you're asking the good question. It was one. It might have been 1-3, like one and then 3 in the parentheses. I
So she
have
was
to,
the first one.
yeah.
Suppose that would make sense.
Sorry, it might not have any collusion, but like, what was the dress color?
I have no idea.
For yours.
Oh, for mine, black and gold.
Oh. Alright. Was yours oddly personal too?
What?
The book, the story.
Um. Yeah, actually. Okay, I didn't pick up on that.
Seems the
Oh.
stories might be a bit targeted.
The faint scent of burnt metal and brewed beer. Oh. Okay. Okay,
Seems
well,
some
I
might
didn't.
be
I think I didn't pick that up.
ah. Seems some might be a bit more obvious than others. I don't know if Alma's was personal or that it just mentioned a dragon and that was it being personal, but
Dragon scorching something.
hmm. I mean, at least mine that everyone's aware of how my mother and I were, so at least mine's not too concerning. Hmm. So, Vitus.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
So did your dress have a different name on it?
Harper's Ivory.
Harper's Ivory.
I think the
Okay.
ivory is in reference to the tusks that are mentioned in this story. Don't
Oh.
know why Harper. That
Oh.
is has no mention in the story, but it seems the names are connected to the story.
We didn't want to invade everyone else's house.
Um.
Kinda rude.
Because mine was called Havenfall, and it's talking about. It kind of seems like someplace that like stopped being frequented. Like no one had lived here for years, yet sometimes a faint melody floated through broken windows.
So, like, well, a haven is a safe place. Perhaps it's the falling of a safe place.
Could be. Could even be like what the place was called, I guess.
Hmm. I mean, Christark is fairly simple. Spinning with a carousel.
And the dress is named Kura.
Which thing Vincent meant spinning or spin?
Busy.
Dizzy? Ah, carousel.
Mm.
However, if you go into other like phonics and languages, it could mean tortoise, but I don't think that lines up with the story.
No, I think it might be dizzy.
Mm, Interesting.
Which, if they're, I don't know. I suppose maybe it's just the second part, the ivory, is what's related to the story. Because Harper's just doesn't make any sense to me. Mm. Perhaps it's just the second word that was
Those are two
connected.
5s. That's
So we have 8, 9, 1,
2, 5,
2.
1, 4.
I suppose it's
Missing
just a matter of
7.
waiting for everyone to either receive their dresses or
I think more people are gonna be hit by it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems so. If there's already, you said how many? 8, 9?
9 was the highest number we have seen.
Then possibly.
I mean, it could be possible that people have already been hit, but they haven't been awake.
Could be.
I don't know anyone that I would feel comfortable with going to their homes, so it's just a waiting game.
Yeah, I don't want to barge
Yeah.
in.
I mean, for me,
So,
it was in my office, so
Mine
anyone
was in
could
my
have gone
living
there.
room.
Why didn't? Why they had to leave it in your room?
Yeah, that's like a big no-no.
Mm-hmm.
They could have not been to my manor since I moved the access to my room. That could limit the options of who it could be. Because it used to be a ladder from my office to go into my room, but that is no longer there. It's now a staircase outside of it. So that could be why it was left in my office. Since it seems if they're willing to go into the Empress acting Emperor,
They're willing.
then why not go into minor? I don't know the layout of your home, so or yours. Is it a bit
Yeah.
big?
Yeah. There's really no way up to my house or down unless you jump into the lava, so. Which is usually how I like to get down.
It was left in Ama's room, right?
Yeah, if so.
I wish I
Missing a 3
knew what Helios was left.
at 4.
At least
Guessing
with
this
me, I was
sounds
not that
2E.
concerned, since it was just my office, and that's not a big deal. Anyone's welcome there. But
I think we're best off just waiting to see what if other people have been hit.
it's really all we can do. And put together this possible code. Even if this is an invitation to a tea party, they can't show up. They cannot host it.
Yeah,
Well, they really
Rest
They
of-
will
can't.
be arrested.
Thanks for the tea. You're being arrested. We don't know if this is poisoned or not. I don't know.
There's already the whole situation with the money fairy. Oh, is this? We can't have another thing like this.
Yeah, it's probably not good.
People stop leaving things randomly in people's houses. That reminds me, I was hit by the money fairy, like
Finland?
a bit ago. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it
Reiner
was
was too.
pretty sure like maybe the day before or day of Vincent waking up. I went into my closet in my room, and there was the Emerald blocks.
Yeah, I had went to Reiner's
Mhm.
house the other day, and there was some in there. I was like, oh, hello, Emerald's just sitting here in the middle. That's
Mhm.
great.
I was never really concerned about the money fairy before, since usually they just left it in the inn or in just public areas in Wolvenshire. I think the only 2 times I had been this had happened before, it was in front of the Waystone in Wolvenshire and in the inn. But now it was in my closet, which has things that I don't really want people seeing. So,
That's fair.
mm,
Well, I did send a letter to Rexaris to let him know that I'd received this in my house. Just a matter of when he checks his mail.
I see.
Yeah.
This is probably good since he would be able to tell us if anyone else reports
Mm,
of a similar thing in the Nether.
yeah. So I don't know. I think it's weird, and it has me a little bit on edge with everything with Helia. So
Mm-hmm.
because if she got it and now she's
Oh, that reminds me. I think on Thursday, would you be able to possibly help with search parties in the Overworld?
Thursday, I should be able to. I should be around.
Noted. Currently we're thinking she's in possibly an underground bunker in the Overworld, so having someone who can see,
Yeah.
would be good.
Yeah. I can definitely help out.
Mhm.
That
I think
works.
currently the High Vessel asked Reina,
Mm.
but having a fiery would be good.
Yeah, I'll be there. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, you guys be safe. I'm
You too.
going to go. Um, yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a nice rest.
Oh, you too.
Probably go
Speaking
back
about rest.
to the end.
Yes, I do agree.
Mm. It was good seeing you both,
Yes.
although the circumstance was not
It's
completely the best.
just nice to see you again.
Of course. If you ever wish to come just do whatever, you let me know. I'm always around.
We'll return our passes.
Well, I'm typically here every day,
Oh.
so
Well, I got to at least.
I guess.
See you later, Paige.
See you later.
Oh,
Back to the castle. Wow. Is there anything we need to discuss? Any planning? Honestly, originally I was gonna ask, what if we just send out letters, but considering Rowena wants to go talk to everyone, we don't need to do that.
I suppose. I know. I don't really have anything unless there's like things I direly need to know about. But
Neither, nothing that I can think.
maybe you should go
You should also rest. Yes.
around,
Mm.
voraciously tear open the bandages on my body.
I don't recommend that.
Like,
Alright, good night.
good
See
night.
you later.
See you later.
Ah, my gosh. Alright, Chad, that's the last time you'll ever see me in a dress. I should say voices. I'm gonna leave these all in here. I'm gonna get rest. I got studying to do for this coronation shit. Cause it's probably gonna happen. We need to get shit done in the kingdom. So, see you guys later. Is there anyone to raid? Oh wait, hold on. Alright, now we really go to bed. Is there even anyone to raid this time? Probably not. I might just end. Princess. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. For all the follows. Yeah.